Now we'll discuss in number base conversion we'll have last base conversion, that is hexadecimal base conversion. Today we'll discuss that. Okay, so that is hexadecimal base conversion. Okay, so already you know what is the base of hexadecimal base conversion. That is nothing but that base is related to the 16, right? So now we need to convert this hexadecimal base conversion into another base conversion. Okay, so now we'll see that how many types we'll have in that. So like that in decimal, binary and octal, in that also we'll have three types. So that is, the first one is hexadecimal base converted to the binary base. Okay, the first conversion is hexadecimal to binary, and the second base conversion is hexadecimal to octal, and the third conversion is hexadecimal to decimal. Okay, so in binary, octal and decimal base conversions also having the three types of base conversions to convert another base. Okay, so in that also hexadecimal base conversion will have the three types conversions. One is hexadecimal to binary, and another one is hexadecimal to octal, and the last one is hexadecimal to decimal. Okay, so the first one is hexadecimal to binary is nothing but we need to convert the base as 16 to base 2. Okay, so and the next one is hexadecimal to octal is nothing but this is related to the 16 base is converted to the base 8. So like that hexadecimal to decimal is nothing but the 16 base will be converted to the 10 base. Okay, so now we'll see one by one with examples. I will explain that. So the first one is hexadecimal to binary. Okay, that means we need to convert the base 16 to base 2. Okay, so how to convert that hexadecimal base to binary base means I will take one example here. So by using that I will explain that. So that is nothing but I will take one example. I will take one number here that is related to hexadecimal. So that is nothing but some 4236. Okay, this is our hexadecimal number. So that number we need to convert into base 2. Okay, so this base is nothing but generally we can call it as this is hexadecimal number, that's why the base is 16. Okay, so now this will be converted to the binary. Okay, so what is the procedure to convert hexadecimal number to binary number means whatever the given hexadecimal number here, that can be converted into the binary number by replacing each digit by its equivalent binary number. So what is the function here? So by replacing each digit by its binary equivalent. Okay, that means we can separate the each digit. After that number will be converted into the directly binary number. So already we knows binary numbers for 0 to 15, right? So for 0 0 0 0 0 and for 1 0 0 0 1, like that already we knows the numbers for binary numbers from 0 to 15, right? So per in that also we are having the decimal numbers 4 2 3 6. So like that we need to first separate every digit. After that digit will be converted into the binary number. Okay, so what is the first thing? We need to separate the digits, that is 4 2 3 6. Okay, so I can write this number into binary number. Already we knows, right? 0 to 15 binary numbers, right? For 0 we knows 0 0 0, and for 1 0 0 0 1, like that we knows all the numbers, right? So for 4, what is the binary number means we need to write it that. So that 4 is nothing but 0 1 0 0. Okay, so in for 2, so in the binary number will have the 00 10, and for 3 0 0 11, and for 6 0 11 0. Okay, so this is the hexadecimal to binary number. First we need to separate the every digit. After that, that digit will be directly write into binary number. It will be converted into the directly binary number. Already we knows that binary numbers for 0 to 15 of decimal numbers, right? So directly you knows the values of decimal numbers, you can write it directly. Okay, so and one more thing I can explain here. So for hexadecimal to binary is nothing but if you need to write hexadecimal number or hexadecimal conversion, if you need to do, so compulsory you can write the binary numbers as 4-digit number. Remember the point, ma? If you need to convert in hexadecimal conversions or whatever the number you have to take in hexadecimal, so that is compulsory you need to mention 4-digit binary number. Okay, suppose if you want to write the octal conversions, okay, if you want to write octal conversion, so in the extra day class, so this is related to octal to hexadecimal, right? So in that we are taking the binary number as 3-digit number. Remember the point? So for octal we need to write the binary number as 3-digit number like this. Okay, for while coming to hexadecimal we need to write the binary number as 4-digit number. Remember the point? Here we have to take the only 3 digits. For 4 we are writing the number as in binary, that is 100. As while coming to hexadecimal to binary, for 4 what is the number here? 0100, right? So that is the difference here. So that is means if you want to write octal conversion, that binary number will be represented in 3-digit. Okay, I can write here. So for octal conversion we need to take the binary number as 3-digit code. Okay, so for hexadecimal we need to take the binary number as 4-digit code. Okay, remember the point. So this is the hexadecimal to binary conversion. Okay, so first we need to replace that by every digit will be separated. After that, that number will be converted into the binary number. Okay, by using table you can write the all the values. Okay, so this is hexadecimal to binary. I can write another number here, another example I will take it. So that is nothing but hexadecimal numbers is nothing but we are representing from 0 to 15. So 15 is nothing but 0 to 9 and A to F, right? So this is the hexadecimal number conversion, right? So we are having the hexadecimal numbers from totally 16 numbers. That 16 numbers will be divided into like this: 0 to 9 as decimal and A to F, that is nothing but will represent in letters. Okay, so I can write one more number here. So that is nothing but A, B, 6 and 0.13. So this is nothing but I am taking here fractional part. Okay, so this is normal number and this is the fractional part. So I can explain by using hexadecimal to binary conversion. Okay, so already we know A is nothing but will represent that number as 10, right? So directly will represent here. First, what is the main function here to convert this number into binary means we need to convert first every digit as separated. So A, B, 6.13. Okay, so A as 10 is nothing but B as 11, right? So what is a 10 binary number means? So we'll follow the table. Okay, so what is a 10 binary number? That is nothing but 1010. So this is the hexadecimal. A number will be in binary as 1010, right? So that is nothing but 1010. For B, that is nothing but 1011. So already we know for 6 what is the number? 0110. Point and 1 is nothing but 0001. And for 3 what is the number? 0011. Okay, so this is the final binary number. Now we'll write it final result, that is nothing but AB 6.13. that is equals to binary number, will write it as 101011.000010001. This is our binary number for AB 6.13 of hexadecimal number. Okay, so for this 4236, what is the final binary result? So 4236 16 converted to the binary number, that result as 0100 0010 and 0011 0110. Okay, so this is the final result. Okay, so this is related to the hexadecimal to binary. So what is the main function here? By replacing each digit by its binary equivalent. So now we'll go for the second conversion, that is nothing but hexadecimal to octal. So what is the second base conversion? So that is related to the hexadecimal to octal. Okay, so that means we need to convert the base as 16 to the base 8. Okay, so I am taking one example here. So that is nothing but the same example I can take it here. The first example, what is that? 4236. Okay, 4236. This is a base of 16. That means it is related to the hexadecimal number. Now this number we need to convert to octal conversion, right? So octal base, that means octal base is 8, right? So how to convert means, in that we'll have some procedure. So whatever the given hexadecimal number here, that can be converted into the octal number. First converting it into binary number. Okay, so whatever the number will have here, the first point is it will be converted into binary number. Okay, so after that, then the number will be converted into the octal. Okay, so after that, binary number will be converted into octal. Okay, so what is the first function? So whatever the hexadecimal number will have here, that will be converted into the first binary number. After that, that binary number will be again converted into the octal. Okay, so here I am taking first the example as 4236. Okay, so already we know how to convert hexadecimal number into binary number. So that is, we'll go for this procedure. So we'll separate every digit here. Okay, so first we can separate the digit. Already we know the result here. So I can do again. That is nothing but 4236. So for 4, what is the binary number? 0100. And what is the 2? So 0010. For 3, 0011. And for 6, 0110. Okay, so now we'll write this result of binary number for the hexadecimal number. So that is nothing but 0100, 0010, 0011, 0110. Okay, so the first conversion is completed, that is converted into binary number. That procedure is already completed. So what is the next thing? Whatever we are getting the result here, that is binary result, that again will be converted into the octal. So how to convert one binary number into octal? So already we know this procedure. In the binary base conversion, this procedure is there. So just refer the notes ma. So this is the binary base conversions. In that we'll have the binary to octal. Okay, so how to convert binary to octal means, whatever the binary number will have, that will be divided into group of 3 digits, right? So what is the binary to octal conversion? We need to convert. So whatever the binary number will have, that will be divided into group of 3 bits. How to divide this means, from LSB to MSB. Okay, already I explained divided into group of 3 bits from LSB to MSB, and each group is replaced with its equivalent octal number. So once the division is completed, after that this number will be placed in octal conversion. That is nothing but already we'll have in the table. So what is the binary? This number will be converted into the octal number means, what is 010 number in octal means, that is equal to 2. So you can use these numbers after converting of group of 3 digits. Okay, so I can write here. So first, this is our result now. Now we'll divide into group of 3 digits. From, remember the point, from LSB to MSB. Already you know this is the LSB bit, right? So we can divide start from here. Okay, so what is the digit here? First write the result as it is, 0100, 0010, 0 0 1 1 and 0 1 1 0. Now we'll divide into 3 bits. This is the first. I can start from LSB. Okay, remember the point. So this is the one group and this is one group and this is the one group and this is the one group. Okay, so totally we'll get the result as 110. What is a 110? That is, in the octal conversion we'll take the 3 digits. Already I explained here. So for octal we need to mention 3-digit code, right? So in the 3-digit code, what is a 110 means? That is 6. Again 110 is nothing but that is also 6. And 000 is nothing but that is 0. And here 001 is nothing but that is 1. And 100 is nothing but that is 4. So here already 0, no? Already I explained if any number will having, if any group will not having 3 digits, for that purpose you can add two more zeros, right? So if any number, if any group will not having 3 group of digits, that means it's doesn't having the group of 3 digits, for that purpose you can add 2 more zeros, or what it requires maybe 1 0, or maybe it requires 2 zeros, you can add it. But here already we have the result as 0 first of all, so I can add 2 more zeros, so again the result will be 0. Okay, so just remove this result. 0 is nothing but it's not necessary to take that result. Okay, so finally we'll get the result as 41066. This is our octal number for the 4236 of 16 hexadecimal number. Remember the point. Okay, so for this number we'll get the result as this one. Okay, for suppose if you are here we are having 1, so you can add 2 more zeros. So what is the result here? 001 is nothing but that result may be 1. So for that purpose you can take 1 here. Okay, 0 is nothing but the answer doesn't change. If you are adding 0, the answer will not change. That's why I can remove this 0. So finally we'll get the result as 41066. Okay, so this is the conversion, that is hexadecimal to octal. Okay, first we need to convert it to binary number. After that we need to convert that binary number into octal. So for that purpose we can go for the divided into group of 3 digits. Okay, and the last one is in that the third conversion, that is hexadecimal to decimal. Okay, so what is the hexadecimal conversion to decimal conversion means? We can go for the 16 base to decimal base is nothing but 10. Okay, so I can go for one example. Okay, so say the same number I can take it here. So that is nothing but 4236. Okay, so this number will be converted into the decimal number. So what is the process to convert hexadecimal to decimal means? Whatever the given hexadecimal number here, that can be converted into the decimal number. So what is the function means? By multiplying each digit by the weight of its position and adding all the product terms. Already you know this procedure. So what is the function here? By multiplying each digit, already you know the procedure, I think. By multiplying each digit by the weight of its position. So that means we can multiplying with 16 powers. Okay, weight of its position and adding all the product terms. Okay, so now we'll go for the procedure, that is first one by multiplying each digit, right, with the weight of its position. So I can go for the from LSB. Okay, so 6 into 16 power 0 plus 3 into 16 power 1 plus 2 into 16 square plus 4 into 16 cube. Okay, so first here 16 power 0 is nothing but that is 1. 1 into 6, 6 plus 16 into 3, 48 plus 16 square is nothing but that is 256. So 256 into 2 is nothing but that is 512. Okay, so 16 cube is nothing but 16 square 256, again 256 into 16. Okay, so we'll get the result as 4096 into, we'll have the remaining number into 4. Okay, so now adding all the terms, 6 plus 48 plus 512 plus 4096 into 4. Okay, so what is the final result? 16384. So now we'll add that all the terms, so 512 and 48 and 6. Okay, so 16950. Okay, 0 or 0. Okay, so finally we'll get the result as 16950 with base as 10. Okay, so this is the procedure to convert hexadecimal to decimal. Okay, so the last base conversion is also completed in number base conversion, that is hexadecimal base conversion. Okay, so this is the complete topic about number base conversion. So the next topic will go for the complement method. Okay, so later we'll discuss that. Thank you.